When you need a mortgage, don't stress at all. Just tune right in and give these guys.
Good morning, YouTube. Today is Tuesday, May 5th. I guess it's Cinco de Mayo, boys. Let's party.
Happy Cinco
Good
de
morning,
Mayo.
fellas.
This is a great day. Great day for tortilla chips and tacos and margaritas.
Learned a little about history, too.
What's the history we learned?
Oh, no. I said you can learn about history. I didn't say I was going to teach the history. What's going on today, boys?
What's
Nothing.
up, man? Taco Tuesday.
Just fighting through. Yesterday was May the 4th, so got through Star Wars Day unharmed. So we're here on Cinco de Mayo. It's a party type of week, I feel like.
It is a party week because in the mortgage world, West Penn Financial at least, thanks to our partners over there at PHFA, Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency, we got a new program to announce for you boys. And nothing gets a loan officer excited like a new mortgage program. Am I right?
For sure. 100%.
It's like freaking Christmas morning over here. And of course,
Love percentages and love numbers. Love it.
Bear found his pig that he found that he's going to oink all episode now. So any oinks, no animals were harmed in this episode.
I actually love that little pig. That thing makes me crack up. I know exactly the pig you're talking about.
The pig is great. The pig doesn't last more than a couple days, though. So very fun. I think we've bought 5 or 6 pigs so far in the last 6 months.
Makes a good sound. It's not that high-pitched squeak, so it's one of my favorite toys.
Yeah, we're currently doing zoomies with the pig currently if we want to have a play-by-play update. But yeah, guys, new mortgage program again from PHFA. They are all about getting Pennsylvanians into homes with as little out of pocket as possible. So when you have the mortgage team and the real estate team putting together the offer that the buyer needs, they will get into the home that suits them properly.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's kind of, the whole, emphasis or bread and butter around PHFA is getting those people that aren't able to qualify on other specific loans, give them an opportunity, because it's all about opportunity. And they're trying to create that for Pennsylvania. Sorry for the Ohio people over there, but we are working hard to try to figure out how to fix this current market and to help some other people get into homes that aren't able to win right now.
And really, when Tom talks about they really focus on getting buyers into homes, it's their closing cost assistance. All right. And we are focusing on first-time home buyers. So if you're not a first-time home buyer, I apologize. These programs really aren't the best for you, but this is what we are focusing on today. If you are a first-time home buyer, if you're out there renting, if you always wanted to buy a house, this is the program for you. This is what you have to listen up for.
Yeah. And again, first-time home buyer only means you haven't owned a home in the last 3 years. That is the requirement of the first-time home buyer. And we live and die by those 3 years. So yes, you could have owned a home back in the 80s, but hey, you're now a first-time home buyer here in 2026. So this is a listen up moment. This program is for you.
And so let's dive into the specifics. It sounds like the new program is going to benefit home buyers purchasing under $150,000.
Yeah. So the program actually allows for both. So you can get up to 8% down payment assistance with a loan amount of $150,000 or below. And
okay, hold on. Let's stop there.
Yeah.
8%, you just said. 8% closing cost assistance. And that can go on top of seller assistance?
It could be a combination of seller's assistance and the down payment assistance, as long as the client has $1,000 of their own money into the transaction, which typically hand money and appraisal covers that. So, but it's a solid program. PHFA has always been looking for affordability for first-time home buyers, and we preach that all the time, is affordability for the clients. The less money they got to bring out of pocket, the more affordable that home purchase is going to be, as well as the interest rates that are offered under those specific programs. Now, if somebody is buying over $150,000 loan amount, so $150,000, $1 and above, you can only get 5% down payment assistance, but the options are great for either one. It's making home ownership affordability. It just came out, so I doubt many lenders are actually putting this out there like we are, but we want to make sure everybody knows ASAP so that you can actually utilize this program immediately with your home purchase if you can.
And the cherry on top of all this is the interest rates. The interest rates on these programs are lower than any other programs we're seeing out there right now. So not only can you get the closing cost assistance, not only can you get in, if it's structured properly, with $1,000 out of pocket, but we're seeing rates in the low fives with an APR of 5.83. Rates of low fives plus 5 or 8% closing cost assistance is wild.
And that's exactly kind of how we started the episode. They're trying to get more people into homes that cannot afford it right now. So, those people that are just skating by, not able to save as much as other people with different jobs. Now you have that opportunity to get into a home with low down payment money, low cash to close, and still build that same equity that somebody else is building for a nice career or life, longevity in the housing industry. I don't know how you want to phrase that.
All right, but now we got to get serious with our realtor partners. All right, are we all here serious? Guys, it is a PHFA program. So that means they have to approve it. So there is one extra step. Okay, for that reason, we can't do 30-day closes. All right, please don't put your buyer in the situation of stressing about a very quick close with this program. At least do 45, preferably 60, to give the time to get the loan program completed. And Ant, if you want to pull that screen up real quick, there are items that you guys need to know about. All right. So first things first, buyers must be a first-time home buyer. That's pretty self-explanatory. Tom just explained it. To be a first-time home buyer, you haven't owned a home in the last 3 years. And take a home ownership counseling class. It's online as long as you have a good enough credit score. It's pretty easy to fulfill this requirement to get the unbelievable program. But I have some agents out there, oh my God, my client has to take this class.
Yeah, I mean, every situation is going to be different. Let us do the financing side. We're going to walk that client through everything they need and the process that they have to do to get this program and make for a smooth transaction. So, when you're talking to your clients, if they're a first-time home buyer and they're asking about down payment assistance, it's a perfect segue to get them over to one of us. We'll explain the program in its entirety and actually verify the information to make sure they actually qualify for that program. But yes, you need a 680 credit score to do the online counseling home buyers course. It's done during the process. If the score is below that, you need a 660 either way to be able to get the down payment assistance. So between 660 and 680, it will have to be done in person, which will guide you through that process as well.
Yep. The program has income limits. It's for buyers that aren't super wealthy. Tom, this is to help buyers get into homes. If you make too much money, plain and simple, you don't qualify.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these PHFA products do have the income limits, and that's why most of them are household income limits as well. It's not just the person who's on the loan. So, yeah, it is for people of less of ability to buy a home, I guess we could say. It is for the lower income person, and it's to try to create equality to that higher income person able to get into a home. Obviously, we know that person with the lower income can't afford the same house as somebody with higher income, but they're also not able to save as much money. And that's why this is so important, that they're able to get the closing cost assistance and help, because it's very hard for that low income earner right now to save any money based on what's going on out there.
And then 2 very quick, like, underwriting guidelines. We need 3 years of federal tax returns for PHFA, and you need a pest inspection. All right. If you tell me, Ryan, I didn't get a home inspection, I don't have a pest inspection, well, you're going to have to call up a pest inspector and get a pest inspection for this program. That is a mortgage requirement. It's not a real estate requirement.
Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, we still have some of the other PHFA products in play too. So this is just creating more opportunity.
Yes, this is talking about what Anthony has been pushing for now years and years and years. It is helping the affordability for Pennsylvanians to get in homes. We have the options. If you're low to moderate income and you need help getting into a home, we got you. If you're able to put 20, 30, 40% down, we got great rates. We got you. We can help the buyers of Pennsylvania get in the homes. All you got to do is give us a call.
Well said.
Right, boys. Well, we'll see you Friday. I got to go take care of Puppy. She got spayed yesterday.
Later, boys.
Tom, Ryan, and Anthony